Hi. This short video is about the state of alertness. So if anyone wants to make changes to themselves and therefore to their life, awareness is a very special tool. I think you cannot change a person, or a person cannot change him or herself without awareness. And one very special application of awareness is what we call the state of alertness. Because the thoughts appear in us so quickly, so rapidly, and we feel and act upon the thoughts so quickly, we really need to be alert, very alert, to be able to catch those thoughts. For example, you may be sitting down and you may have the intention of wanting to sit down for the next 5 minutes and just not get up. But what happens? 1.5 minutes later, we're up walking somewhere, like to the kitchen to open the fridge. And then we only become aware of it when we've opened the fridge and we have a nice snack or a nice drink in our hand. So what happened? The thought appeared in our mind. It had to have appeared. There's no action or no feeling without a thought. It always goes that way. Things work in us that way. Thinking, feeling and acting. Always. It never escapes that pattern. Never escapes that flow. Thinking, feeling, acting. But the problem was, in that example, we weren't aware of the thought. We weren't aware of the thought because we weren't alert enough. So we really need to be alert. The state of alertness is to be fine-tuning, to be honing your interior senses, your psychological senses, your psychological listening. That is your inner listening, the listening to your thoughts. It's not a physical listening, it's not listening to the sounds around you or seeing things around you, but it's rather seeing the thoughts and hearing the thoughts. So it's turning the sensitivity of the interior microphone, if you like, if you want to call it that, turning that sensitivity up high so we can catch those thoughts straight away. And it is so advantageous in self-discovery and self-understanding and self-observation to be in a state of alertness. Because the more alert we are, the more we can catch the thought from its beginning, from its origin. And there, when we know the origin of a thinking process, a feeling process, we can better understand it. Usually what happens, we just try to understand our actions. And that's really difficult to get any deep insight. And only with deep insight can we really, fundamentally change. And so state of alertness is to be highly alert, like a sentry in the time of war, or like how a cat watches a mouse hole, just waiting moment from moment for that mouse to come out of the hole and then to catch it. So that's exactly how we're like. We're exactly like that, just spying on our own mind, watching, waiting, listening for a thought to appear, and then we catch it. So to do the state of alertness, we need attention, conscious attention. Attention really is only voluntary when we are directing it. When our knowledge or our awareness is directing and our will is directing that attention. But what happens when a thought appears? We're alert and we do not allow our attention to be lost. Our will keeps the attention with us. We keep conscious, we keep separated from the thought. But what happens, the thought could be so compelling, so maybe painful, so pleasurable, so interesting, so fascinating, that it catches our attention and then it takes us for a ride. We lose our will, we lose our choice, we lose our decision, we lose our voluntary holding on of our attention. It gets caught up in the thought. And then we go on imagining, fantasizing, thinking, for the next 5-10 minutes and wasting a lot of psychic, mental, intellectual energy. So the state of alertness and attention are very, very linked, and it's really important to take hold, take charge of your own attention, and to put it where you want it to be. And a wonderful place, I think the most important place for it to be in the whole of our life, all of our existence, is with us, is directed into knowing ourselves, understanding ourselves, and therefore being able to change ourselves for the better. Everyone needs to change in something, that's for sure. Not in everything, that's for sure, but in some things absolutely we need to change. And impossible to change without awareness, and impossible to have awareness without the state of alertness, and impossible to have the state of alertness without the use of attention. So there is a principle or law that says wherever our attention is where our consciousness or our awareness is. So awareness of self is the best thing in life. That's really the best work and the best knowledge to acquire in the whole of life, is about ourselves. Okay, so I hope this video has inspired you, has explained what the state of alertness is and what attention is and how we can best use it. Okay, so stay tuned to other videos. Thanks once again for watching. See you later. Bye.